Let me talk about children of unwed parents. Now, many of you here have spoken up for unwed parents. Ms. Kwek Xiao Yin, Ms. Faisal Manap, Ms. Tana Lachmi, Ms. Tim Pei Ling, Ms. Dennis Tan, Mr. Louis Ng, Mr. Desmond Chu. You all talked about extending benefits such as maternity leave, the CDA first step to unwed parents, parity for all Singapore children regardless of their parents and marital status. I want to recognize especially Sia Kan Peng in particular, who has been urging the ministry for a very long time, for a number of years, to give more help to single parents, or particularly unwed parents, and their children. Now, before I address members' concerns, I think it's important to say a few things. Single parents are not, I repeat, they are not a uniform group. Divorced and widowed single parents form the bulk of single parents. They are already eligible for the same parenthood benefits as married parents. Secondly, today, government benefits that support the growth and development of children are given to all children, regardless of the marital status of their parents. Like all other children, children of unwed parents have access to social assistance, education, and healthcare subsidies. They are also eligible for infant care and childcare subsidies. Medisave grant for newborns and the foreign domestic help worker levy concession is also eligible today. But I do understand where members are coming from, which is why when I first came into MSF, I wanted to review this policy because I do meet unwed mothers, particularly, when they come to see me at a Meet the People session. And they are vulnerable, usually because they're younger, they're lower educated. Some may have been rejected by their own families. Now, it's difficult enough to bring up children, but to do so single-handedly, without family support, that's really tough. Some may have hoped to have a child within marriage, but due to circumstances, ended up as an unwed parent. I feel that we can do more to support their efforts to care for the children and reduce the disadvantages that the children may face at birth. In fact, the earlier example, when I talk about Kids Start, I think the children of unwed mothers, especially those in a more vulnerable situation, will be those that we are reaching out to help. Hence, this is what we'll do. Unwed mothers will benefit from government-paid maternity leave. We will equalize it. We will need to amend the legislation, obviously, to make this happen, and this should be able to come into effect for children born from early next year. Children of unwed parents will qualify for the Child Development Account, including the $3,000 CDA first step. We are in the process of working on the legislation to get it in place, as well as a system enhancement, and this is likely to kick in for children born from the third quarter of this year. Now, these benefits are useful in the child's developmental or caregiving needs. They also support the unwed parents' efforts to provide for the child. At the same time, the extension of these benefits to unwed parents, it does not undermine parenthood within marriage, which is something that we do encourage, and it is still the prevalent social norm. And these are the reasons behind this particular decision. But on top of this, MSF and NCSS will work with the relevant VWOs and agencies to strengthen support for families with vulnerable, low-income unwed mothers. This is to enable them to make better informed decisions, to improve their financial and family stability, and ultimately to enhance the child's outcomes.